Good afternoon, everyone. Emma here from 24 Fingers. I'm with, hopefully I'm going to say this right, Pernilla Iggstrom.
That's correct. Well done.
Fantastic. Pernilla is one of the featured artists in the Brentwood Art Trail, and we're going to be asking her our famous 24 questions. Not sure if they're that famous, but they're famous to us. So here goes. Pernilla, what's your favourite word?
I have many favourite words, but one is create or creative.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool. And what gets you up in the morning?
When I get hungry, food.
Food and being creative, the need to be creative. What do you truly, honestly think of social media?
I think it's pros and cons, mixed blessings. Obviously, you can promote yourself and your business and so on, and a lot of people create this persona and so on, but there's a lot of negative things as well. Of course, for me, being an artist is really helpful. I can promote shows coming up and new artwork that I made and so on. So,
Gives
if
you
you
a
use-
wider audience.
yes, and if you use it the right way, I think it's very beneficial.
Good. Kindles or books?
Books.
Books. I'm not sure if anybody said Kindles yet. We need a Kindle lover. And what do you think the biggest challenge to being an artist is nowadays?
I think, apart from your own maybe creative block that you might have sometimes, I think the support from governments or councils or even schools, supporting and cutting down.
Yeah.
On the funding, I think is the biggest challenge, that it's undervalued.
I think that's what's so great about the Brentwood Art Trail, is really bringing art into the community. It's a fantastic initiative. If you haven't visited yet, please do so, because the more people and the more footfall that can come through that trail, the longer it can continue. So, what did you want to be when you were growing up?
When I was a little girl, I wanted to stand on the square and sell flowers to make everyone happy. But
you do that anyway.
Thank you. But I think I always wanted to be something creative.
Yeah.
I've always been creative. But it was a time when I wanted to be a fighter pilot as well.
Wow, top on.
Yeah.
And what led you to becoming an artist?
Well, I was so sure when I was in school I would go straight to art college, but I got stuck in an office for 16 years and worked in a corporate environment, travelled the world, but then the urge became too strong.
Yeah.
So when I was 37, I just changed career, left Singapore my whole life there, and I came to London to go to art school.
Very brave, well done you. And your favourite word, create or creative, can you use it in a sentence?
I create, therefore I am.
Very good. Now, can you make it rhyme?
Create, facilitate. Want me to rap?
Go on.
No.
That's next week. What advice would you give your younger self?
To stand up more for myself, I'd say. To believe more in myself and not just conform to society and social rules, maybe.
A lot of people say that's good. And you don't realise that until you're older, do you? You look back and go, oh, God, I wish I could believe in myself more and push the boundaries a little bit
Exactly,
more.
and people probably would respect that.
Yeah, definitely. What's the best thing anyone's ever done for you?
Very easy. One of the best things, it's my mom. I was adopted from Korea. I was 8 months when I came from there to Sweden. I grew up in Sweden, and my mom has been there for me always and supported me whatever I've done, and yeah, she's been amazing.
Oh, go Mum.
Still
Fantastic. You might not have had it yet, but tell us what's been your career defining moment.
Well, the first defining moment is to go to art school. 7 years ago, I graduated. That was the most defining, getting my BA.
Yeah.
I had 3 solo shows, one just a month ago, which was... I don't think I reached the most defining yet. I'm waiting for it to come.
Watch your space. Now, if you won a big award of some kind, who do you thank?
My mum. Yeah. And my partner, Tony.
Hello, Tony.
Hello, Tony.
Can you give us a time saver of the day?
Oh gosh, I have lots of these small tricks I can do. I can't remember anything now.
So,
I can't remember.
she'll come back. Pernilla.
I'll do time saver moment later.
Okay. Where do you see your work in 24 months?
Where I see it realistically, or where I hope to be with a nice, lovely, suitable gallery somewhere in London, Mayfair preferably.
Yep.
Yes.
And where were you 24 months ago?
one solo show under my belt, 2 to go. So kind of where I am now, but I think my work has developed a bit.
Excellent.
Yeah.
In what way have you moved it on? So I'm putting you onto the spot now.
I think, well, I'm exploring identity, which is a very broad subject. I think I'm always focused on the internal part, whereas now it's more about the environment and where you stand as a figure in relation to this metaphorical landscape, kind of. Yep.
Interesting. And another interesting thing, what's an interesting fact about you?
Oh my God. I used to do gymnastics.
Hey. Triple vault, is that right? Yeah.
Yeah, 5. At least a day.
Wow.
Nah, joking.
Oh. And if you could have a 24-minute Skype chat with anyone, living or dead, who would it be?
I would love to have a chat with my dad now when I'm older. He passed away 26 years ago. Love to talk to one of my big artist heroes, which is who is Robert Rauschenberg, American artist, who passed away 2008. Yes.
Both of them.
Yeah, 2 of them.
And what's one word you'd like people to describe you with?
I think caring or generous. I care about people, especially children.
Yes.
Yes.
And would you mind taking a selfie for us so we can do that after?
Yes,
Selfie
of
time?
course.
And tell us, what's your favourite Instagram handle or social media campaign? Who do you follow? Who should we follow?
Oh my gosh, now it's just blank again. Ooh. I think you should follow. There are 2 really great art platforms in London, which they're very genuine people and they are really there to support artists. And I suggest everyone should apply because it's free. And it's called artcan.org and one is called chromeart.org. They're really, really good platforms if you need some support with your art practice.
Good, thank you very much.
Career, yeah.
What's one quote that defines your work ethic?
I think genuinity, being genuine, whatever you do, because it always shines through, not copy other, find your own style.
I think that's really true on social as well. Like, there's a lot of stuff out there that is cookie cutter and kind of the same stuff and the same sentiment, and it all just gets a bit like blur. I know that I try with our social to be different, love us or hate us, be more Marmite, and I think when you're authentic and true to yourself, people can see that and it resonates in a deeper way than if you're just doing that kind of, oh yeah, you know, put some stuff out on social that isn't going to touch anybody's heart.
I think a lot of artists copy their successful ones to ride on the wave of selling, but that's just short-term thinking. So find your own style and voice.
Yeah, find your voice, find your tribe.
It'll always shine through, yeah.
Definitely. And tell us, what's been the best part of your day so far?
Meeting you.
Oh,
having this interview.
Thank you.
Brilliant.
That never gets boring to hear that. Thank you very much. And finally, anything to plug?
Yes, follow my website, PernillaIggstrom.com for updates, yes.
And where can people see your work in the trail? Where are you featured?
I am at West End Interiors in Shenfield,
Yep.
11 Hutton Road, just by the small roundabout.
Yep.
I got 4 big paintings and 5 small pieces. So, yeah, do visit. It's there until Saturday.
Go and check it out, and then
Yes.
chat to Pernilla regarding any commissions that you might want to.
I'm doing a workshop as well on Saturday in the Battery
Okay.
Centre, 2 o'clock. Collage based on identity. So sign up if you haven't already.
And you can meet Pernilla there. Thank you very much.
Oh, my pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you.